In this video, we are going to see that how you can use the Chatgpt to create custom plugins to extend the functionality of your website without writing a single line of code yourself. We will begin by asking Chatgpt to create a simple plugin to add product labels. Then we will ask him to write a fairly complex plugin where we will ask him to create a code that enables customer to get discount of 10% if they choose a certain payment gateway. Plugin creation is a difficult task. Even with Chatgpt, you will require a certain level of understanding. However, make sure you watch the entire video because during this video, I'll show you which prompts you need to use in order to get a working plugin from Chatgpt. So now without further ado, let's get started. So here you can see that I am in the Chatgpt and I have asked the Chatgpt to write a code to add the product labels in the WordPress. Right below you can see that it has created the product labels code. It is actually using a PHP function based on 3 conditions that it has highlighted. It is a loop function that is also called the product loop function. Right below I have asked him to add the labels for new product as well, and down there you can see that it has modified the code based on the query that I have added. So after that, here you can see that I have asked the Chatgpt that I want to show these labels on the product page in WordPress, and right below it has modified the code so that I can show the product labels on the product page. So what I want to do now is to simply copy this code. Then I want to go to the WordPress dashboard of my website. Here I am in the WordPress dashboard. Now what I want to do is to go to this appearance and the theme file editor. So here I am in the theme file editor. I want to click on theme function, functions.php file. Then from here I want to paste the code that we have just copied from Chatgpt. So I'll simply update this file. Now it is updated successfully. I'll go to the website. Then I want to choose one of the products so that we can see if the code is actually working. So I'll choose this product, and here you can see that we have this label showing here. So it is actually working here. Next up, so now I want to ask the Chatgpt to create a code that will add a 10% discount if the customers will add cash on delivery on the checkout page. So here I am on the Chatgpt, and here you can see that there are 2 responses. So this is actually the second response where the Chatgpt created the actually working code for me. So if I simply copy this code, and if I go to function.php file, and if I insert this code in here, and if I update this file here, we can now test this code if it is working or not. In order to test this code, I want to go back to my website. Then I want to click on this add to cart button here. Now the product is added into cart. We can click on view cart button here. We have 2 of these products in the cart, so I want to remove one of these products. And now if I click on proceed to checkout, here you can see that it is applying the 10% discount based on cash on delivery payment gateway. So this one is also actually working. So here you can see that I have asked the Chatgpt to compile this code as a WordPress plugin, and right below it has compiled the code as the working plugin. The only thing that we'll have to do is to simply copy this code, and then we can create a plugin using this code. So I have copied this code here. You will need a code editor. So in my case, I'm using the VS Studio, Visual Studio Code. So from here, what you need to do is to click on new file, and you can type this as index.php, create that file, save that file on your desktop, and then I'll paste the code that Chatgpt have created for us. I'll simply copy this code, and then I want to go to the desktop of my web. So here you can see that we have this file here. I'll actually add this file into the archive. I'll click on show more options, add to archive, and from here I'll rename it as product labels, and then I'll save this file. So right here you can see that we have this file created. The next step that we need to do is to simply upload this plugin. So I'll go to this plugin section here, and then I'll click on add new, and then upload plugin, and then choose file. I'll go to desktop, or actually what I can do is to simply drag the plugin and upload it here. So by simply selecting the plugin, I can add this plugin here, and then I can click on install now button. Here you can see that our plugin is installed successfully. We just need to activate this plugin now. So I have just activated this plugin. It's saying that we have this error going on here. So we need to remove the code that we have in the function.php file. So I'll quickly remove that code. So for that, I'll go to the function.php file again, and I'll select the code that we have added, and then I'll remove that code, and then once again I'll update the file. Now if I go back to plugins, and if I refresh this again, you can see that the error we got is gone now. In this same way, you can create the plugin using the second code that we have generated using the Chatgpt. I hope you have learned something new from this video. If you have learned something new from this video, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and make sure you hit the bell icon so that you will always get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.